Hello from Bali. My name is Marissa. I live in a town called Ubud in Bali, and I wanted to share my morning routine with you because I think it's kind of awesome. I think that morning routines are such a powerful way to start your day in the way that you want to start them. Personally, I have seen a huge transformation in my days and how successful I feel, how fulfilled, how happy I feel in the days that I am doing a morning routine. So let's do it. I'll walk you through a really quick home tour first so you can see sort of how I live here in Bali and what it looks like in my home. So this is a very classic Bali style entryway, which I think is super cool. And then this is my online classroom, VIP kid. I've been teaching English the last couple of months online, but now I am coaching. And my bed, going outside to my swimming pool. This is my favorite part. It's a beautiful swimming pool. And then I got this cute little yard. Really interesting flora and fauna here in Bali. It kind of wraps around the house there. So first thing in the morning when I wake up, I smile. Just something about physically smiling triggers positive thoughts in your brain, or at least makes it easier to think positive thoughts. And a lot of my friends probably think that I just wake up in Bali every day thinking positive thoughts, but that is not necessarily the case. I have a human brain just like everybody else, and sometimes it thinks crazy things. Sometimes it thinks not so pleasant things in the morning. So I have to train it to think what I want it to think. And so I then go into affirmations from my smiling exercise. And the affirmations that I tell myself are like, today's gonna be awesome. You are going to create an amazing day for yourself. I'm excited about the work that I get to do today. Today I'm gonna create content that will help people to feel inspired in their lives. Today I'm gonna smash it in the gym. Today I'm gonna go to Toastmasters. It's gonna be so fun. I'm gonna feel proud of myself and fulfilled and empowered. So I think about the things that I'm doing in my day as well and why I'm excited about them. Basically, the practice is think thoughts that create the feelings you want to feel in your day. So this is where you can pause this video and ask yourself, what do I want to feel today? So the super cool thing as well about thinking the thoughts that you want to think in the morning is that they will occur throughout the rest of the day for you as well, because our brains like to be really efficient and they recycle the same thoughts again and again. We have literal grooves in our brain that represent thought patterns that we think on repeat. And whether you're conscious of it or not, you are thinking a lot of the same thoughts throughout the day. So starting off intentionally with the thoughts that create the feelings you want to feel is a great practice, because your mind will on default go back to those thoughts again throughout the day. And after I go through that exercise, I walk over to my pool, I take off all my clothes, and I jump into the water. And I love this. Whew, it's so sunny. Gotta get the good views with the pool in the background. This is definitely my favorite part of my morning routine. I love swimming around, splashing in the pool, looking up at the trees, and just like feeling like a kid again when I'm in the water. It's so fun to start my day by being outside, being in the water, being naked. And I know it's not exactly feasible for everybody to jump in a pool first thing in the morning, but I think the things that bring me joy are feeling playful and childlike and being outside connected to nature. So just a thought, if you can go out for a walk or a bike ride or drink tea or coffee on your back patio, I think just starting the day with being outside is such a good practice, because as humans, we tend to be happier outside. And then I walk over here to this post right there, and I meditate for 20 minutes. And sometimes I do guided meditation, and sometimes I do my own with music, without music. It varies. Sometimes I do visualization exercises, and I imagine what my life will look like today or in 1 year or in 10 years. And my 10-year dream life blows my mind every time. I am living large with multiple houses and speaking to tens of thousands of people and impacting millions of people, and it's so much fun to step into this alternate reality. And the cool thing about the visualizations and the dreaming exercises that you do is that they really do become your reality. I just recently looked back on my journal entry from a year ago at the dream life I wanted to create, and it is this. Here I am in Bali living this amazing life. So yeah, it's just really cool to see how that initial exercise of setting those intentions and recognizing what you want is the first step on your path to getting there. So after I jump in the pool, do my meditation, then I give my brain time for super thinking. Super thinking is just giving your brain the time and space to create its own unique genius thoughts. And if you're anything like me, I love self-development. It is kind of what I live and breathe right now in my life, and I'm pretty sure for the rest of my life as well. And I can consume content all day long and listen to podcasts and be having conversations with people, getting all inspired, reading books. But if you don't give your brain the time and space to create its own unique ideas, you're never going to create your own intellectual property. So I like to flow right from my meditation into typically a walk or some sort of activity where I can just be and kind of get into this flow state where my mind can do its thing. The really important game changer for me in my morning routine is the absence of my phone. So prior to these last couple months, I've always just checked my phone first thing in the morning, and sometimes even in the middle of the night. And I have recently started turning my phone off around bedtime, and I don't turn it on for the first 1 to 2 hours of the morning, and it's really nice. I actually think that our phones kind of have their own presence and their own personality. Like, if you turn your phone off and do some stuff in the room, like, read or journal or watch a show or something, you'll notice a difference. When your phone is off, it's like you're the only person in the room. And when your phone is on, it's like a little child that you constantly have to attend to because it's always just nagging at you and needing things. So I really think turning the phone off is kind of the number one thing in the morning routine that will create results for you. And I know that I have a kind of non-traditional life here in Bali, and not everybody has the luxury of taking their first 1 to 2 hours in the morning to themselves to go through this long, elaborate morning routine. But even 10 minutes is great. And in fact, when I was living in Seattle and working corporate, I really liked my sleep and I didn't have a ton of time in the morning. I didn't make a ton of time in the morning for a long routine. And what I liked to do is use the 5-minute journal, which is a really nice exercise in gratitude and intentionality. You can get it on Amazon, and you can also download an app, and it's very easy. It will be a good starting point, at least, for your morning routine. The most important part is just that you're creating some time and space in the morning for you, where, if you have kids or a partner and a 9-to-5 job, it might be the only time of the day when you really get to just sit and be with yourself and be present and consider what you want your day to look like, what you want to create, what you value, what's important to you. And if you are thinking about your long-term goals, it might be the only time in your day that you get to really dream and consider what you want your life to look like in the future. So I think it's just super important to give yourself any length of time, even if it's short. I am a firm believer that morning routines will change your life. So please, if you are inspired, just take some time right now to consider what a good morning routine for you would look like, and commit to doing that for the next few weeks. And after those few weeks are up, assess, maybe make some changes, and then commit for another few weeks. So thank you so much for joining me on this virtual home tour and morning flow, and I hope that it was inspiring or entertaining or motivating for you to go and cultivate your own amazing morning routine. And of course, if you feel compelled to share with me, I would be delighted to hear about your morning flow and what that looks like. I will be putting out more videos on other parts of my Bali life, things that have inspired me, things that are fun, things that I've learned. So stay tuned for more fun. I hope you have a most amazing day. See you next time. Peace.